Good morning, everyone. Hello. Welcome along. You're watching Crighton Pet Services live dog walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. You join us on Tuesday morning with the little guys. My morning walk is always dedicated to the smaller dogs, and we've got 8 of them out today. We're currently in the woods, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the kind of zones and the phases that the dogs go through on their hour out with me in a moment or two. But we'll get into a bit of space. We'll make sure that everything's working properly on the old YouTube, and make sure the dogs are responding well now that they're hearing my voice. And then I'll start talking about how they behave at certain times of the walk and how different areas make them behave. And right on cue, Juno, right on cue, Juno and Harris having a bit of a run in the open space when we didn't have that a minute ago when it was more enclosed. We'll just enjoy this. Oh, Ruby, don't go too fast. We'll just enjoy this until we can get back to regroup. Harris really does wind her up. We'll talk about that in a bit more detail soon as well. They're probably a bit too far away for my liking, so just cover your ears for a sec, guys. They're on their way back. They're on their way back. Hello, guys. Hello, how are we all doing? What's happening? Juno! Hey, Chipperoo. How are we doing, buddy boy? They have ran off too far this time. There will be consequences to this. Here's Harris. Come on, you! Wait. Hey, wait. Wait. Juno. Juno. Here. Juno. Calm down. Calm down, sweetheart. Yeah. I see ya. I see ya. Calm down. You can't go running off that far away, buddy. You just can't. Not with me. Yeah, so let's have a little time out, you know. We'll have a little time out, let their brain switch off. Right, so let's talk about how they actually respond at different parts of our session and why things like this kind of happen at specific times. I knew it was going to happen today because Harris and Juno seem to be kind of like, you know, a match against sandpaper. They just seem to know how to ignite each other's fires in their bellies, and they're great fun, and they're playing very well with each other. Despite it sounding quite loud and quite ferocious, it's always very playful and very sort of reciprocated by both parties. So that's important to state. Neither of them are looking to hurt each other. But what we do have is certain times of our session when these things don't happen, at certain times when they do. And I'll just explain something that's happening just now. So Harris isn't getting the feedback off of his amigo because she's on the lead, and now he's looking to direct that energy into something else. We've got the play bow. He's going to start ragging this lead until he gets a little bit of just a little correction. Thank you, we don't want that. Harris. Thank you, bud. That's better. We're going to refocus your mind. Look at me. Good boy. Thank you. We're going to go this way. Come on. Whoa. Did we think about going back for it? Did we? Did we? Look at Chipperoo out on the lead. Look at him. He's still going for it on this lead down by my side. We'll not worry too much about it unless it becomes a bit off-putting to the sound. But it's not my stomach grumbling. It's him ragging this lead out of a bit of frustration. So yeah, so when we start our session, the first thing that the dogs do, this way, Chip, this way, buddy. That's not a path. I know it looks like one. That's not the path. Good boy, good Ruby, good girl. Good. I'm getting tangled up here. Give me 2 seconds, gang. Give me 2 seconds. Hey, hey, hi. Can we chill? Can we chill? It's a bit much. It's a bit much. Here we go. Come on then. Let's walk together. Let's walk together. Just wait there, guys. Alfie, Chip, Harris. There's another dog walker just up ahead. We'll give them a bit of space. Figure out which way. You sure? I'm actually going up behind you that way. All right, okay. These guys are fine if they do mix. There's no problem. That's their invitation to. All right. I've got a pointer myself. I know you've got Vizslas here, but they're very. Bless her. Bless her. Oh, right. Aye, that's not a good find for her. Harris, come on, bud. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. So I said we would go up here, so we better go up here. Please. Nice dogs. Chip, gone the wrong way, buddy. What happened there? What happened there? Hello. Right, so it's fascinating watching these guys and how the different times of our walk means different things for them. So we jump out the van. First thing they're trying to do is figure out where they are and just check to make sure that they're safe. And it usually takes a few minutes for the whole team to figure everything out. And one of the things that escalates this, makes it happen quicker, is the more they can smell, the more they can get their nose down and sniff the terrain, the happier they're going to be. So that's the first big thing, and that usually takes sort of 5 minutes, maybe 10. Depends. Also depends on the conditions, but in today's conditions, nice and dry, 5 minutes. Job's a good one. But this morning, in that 5 minutes, we had Harris and Juno go off like a bat out of hell. And actually, so we started our walk at 10:36. I've got this app that tracks our movement, and that's when we started. And by 10:46, I had to put Juno back on the lead because, not because they're out of control, but she had chased Harris so hard that not only was she out of breath and exhausted, I could see from her trying to chase him that she's miles off the pace from him. But when I get back and we're both side by side, she's actually trembling with adrenaline. There's too much going on for her. And now we're calm. We're calmer anyway, at least. So it was too much too soon. We hadn't gone through our usual rituals. She hadn't familiarised herself with the area. She was just out the van. It's like the SAS jumping out of a helicopter. She was ready to go. And yeah, it was a bit much for her. So we take them. Oh, we've got a little group of people over to our left hand side, which I didn't see until right now. So the best way for me to deal with that is take them into the woods and not into space like this. This is the kind of area that we arrive into, a big open space, and this is how they were tearing around and chasing each other quite frantically. Harris, Mac! We'll keep going this way, guys. Come on. You're doing great. I can see them both there. Harris! Come on. Mac! Keep coming, boys. Look at you guys. Look at you. Well done. Well done. So then, once we've had a bit of a sniff around and we've used the woods to our advantage, because there's more enrichment inside the woods than there is anywhere else where we are. So once we've done that, we can then come out into spaces like this and we can let them have a bit more of a play, a bit of freedom. they can make more of their own decisions, and that's what potentially. So they don't have to rely on the terrain to entertain them, and they can entertain each other. And no sooner has she been let off the lead, but we're straight back at it. Right, we're going to keep moving. I want to explain, just for anyone who's watching, maybe got concerns, they are just playing, and they have played like this for a very long time. They're very familiar with each other. There's Juno, not bothered anymore, because Harris is now back on the lead. Like, as in, attacking the lead. I see them, Ruby. I see them. These people are up here to our left, and Ruby's spine's on her back. Let's just get a closer look at this. Do you see that ridge? This little ridge of spikes. She's not happy that there's people here. I think they're doing some kind of college project or something. And the whole pack's now discovered that there's people there. Come on, boys. Come on. Harris. Thank you, bud. We don't need you to chew it. We don't need you to chew it. And our more sturdy, bomb-proof dogs, the dogs that are used to everyone and everything, they've got no drama around this kind of stuff. Have you? Hey, Harris, Harris, Harris. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. You just need to calm down a bit, bud. Hey, 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 hey. No. No. Good, you guys. Keep on coming. Keep on coming. We've got Barney still back there barking. I'm sure he'll move on when he realises the packer moved on without him. Let's just turn. Barney! Have we come? Have we come? There we go, guys. Hey Frank, how you doing? Long time no see, how are we doing? We've lost Barney, he's way back in the over the brow of the hill here, but I can still hear him barking in the middle of the path. Here he comes. Come on, young man. Come on. These kind of things are quite important for the dogs to understand as well, that barking doesn't necessarily make things go away. One of the things that young dogs will learn very quickly is things like, you know, the postman comes to the door and it's an unusual sound. You know, the letterbox rattles. No one else in the household uses the letterbox. So they're like, what's this? They start barking. And before they even finish barking, the postman's on to the next house, and they think that their barking has caused the postman to leave. And of course we all know, because we can think ahead and we understand what the process of the postman is, that the barking was never a factor in making the postman go away. But for the dog, they're almost training themselves to realise, hey, every time I bark at that letterbox, it stops happening. So that must mean that my bark has really good powers to stop things happening that I don't like. And that's where things like that can begin at such an early stage as well. It takes a lot of undoing to unpick that. And for the dog to realise, you know what, your barking isn't making it stop. So when it comes to things like this, assuming that there's no threat to anyone, we'll let the dog make the decision for themselves, and hopefully him barking for a little bit of an extended period of time will hopefully make him realise, it kind of does that rewiring of the brain going, oh, that didn't really do anything. So maybe the next time we won't get as much, or we don't get it for as long. So that's the kind of thought process there behind that. So it's funny though, They you know, left to their own devices, they train themselves, and they never usually get it the way that we would like it to be. So, Alfie, you coming, bud? Hey, buddy. How you doing? Good boys. Good boys. Thanks, Frank. Thanks for the reminder to get people to like the stream. Bernie, yeah, all the Border Terriers are out in force today. We've got 3 of them out together this morning, and we've got 5 across the course of the week. So if you've not done so already, remember, give us a little subscribe to the channel, and throughout the course of the week you'll see the rest of the gang. I'm speaking to one of the Border Terriers owners last night, and I was saying that we should maybe try and get the 5 of them out together on a, not with the rest of the pack, but just maybe like on a Saturday or something, and do some to get some photos and do some footage of the 5 of them together. And it's quite unique. I know a lot of dog walkers in Edinburgh, and I know some people that take on Border Terriers, but very few have more than one. And so for me to have 5 that I could put with any sort of combination of dogs is really quite unique, and quite lovely that they're able to work with each other in the way that we work. So I love it, and I love the breed. They're great dogs. They're very clever, they're very hardy, they're very resilient, and I think the Kennel Club's definition is something like a small dog but can keep up with a horse type of thing. So so you get the idea. They're tough little pups. Ruby, what's down there, sweetheart? Yeah, it's not even me that's pulling the lead, it's this one that stopped you going in there. But you stopped nonetheless. Good dogs. This way, guys, keep coming, keep coming. Yeah, Bernie, we should do that, shouldn't we? I need to like, there's 6 moving parts. There's the 5 families plus me, and I suppose we want good conditions and a day that we can kind of get everyone together in some capacity. So hey, but what's happening? What's happening? Bernie, what's the name of your border? I'm sure you've told us this already. I remember your name on our stream, but I don't remember everything that everyone says to me, so apologies. But as soon as you say it, I'm sure it'll jog my memory. Trooper. Maybe you've not told me, but that is a great name for the breed in particular. They are troopers. That's brilliant. What's happening, Otis? You're looking very pensive there. What is it? Come on, up you come. Let's do the old Pride Rock. Obligatory. Mac, Chip, come here. Come on, guys. Juno, come round. Come on, Alfie. Ah, is that what you had been looking at, Otis? Was it Alfie? There we go, guys. Ruby. Good girl. Barney. Good girl, Juno. Good. Good, you guys. Yes, I see you both, but you're meant to be up there. You're meant to be up there. Oh, God. You okay? That didn't come out well. Here you go, B. Good boy. Good, you guys. Good puppies. Yeah, I prefer them in this nice calm state. When we're in the woods and there's a lot of enrichment, there's a lot of things to keep them occupied and entertained, and not when they're out in that open grass chasing after each other, barking like crazy and upsetting all the locals. Hey, Harris. I know. Not that we upset the locals. We actually work incredibly hard to not do things like that, to not upset people who use the area, especially if they're residents nearby and this is where they bring their dog to walk their dog. We'll do everything in our power to keep out of people's way and be respectful. Juno! Thank you. It was Matt that barged into you, sweetie. This isn't needed. No, you weren't playing. It wasn't a play. Mac crashed into you. She's off. She's off. As I say, just explaining to you guys how respectful of the area we are. Who's going up? Juno? Juno? Here. Good Otis. Good boy. Look at that backdrop. Look at, there we go, Juno. Oh, you missed. You dropped it. You dropped it. Ruby. Good girl. Hey, Chipperoo. Hey, buddy. Mind my fingers. B, you catch it. Good boy. Look at that view. Yes. Good puppy. Good puppy. Good boys. Let me just move this so you don't get tangled. You're not going to jump that way. I'm not climbing that wall. I'm not climbing that wall. It's taken a while, but I'm snagged on something with Ruby. It's actually a bit treacherous. It's a fence. God, I could have cut the lead. So yeah, so the backdrop of our places that we take the dogs to walk is just phenomenal. I love it here. If you've been walking with us for the last 20 minutes, you'll have noticed we've only really bumped into one other person in all this space. So, and it was another person doing the same job as what I'm doing. So it's quite nice to be able to utilise these spaces and not get under people's feet and be respectful of the area. That's what I was saying before Mac crashed into Juno, and Juno thinking it was Harris trying to play. I know you guys. The name of the castle is Craigmillar Castle, and it's where Mary Queen of Scots was for a period of her life. I don't actually know enough about it to maybe talk about it in any particular detail, but it's quite historically famous. So you can, after the stream, you can go and have a look. No, guys, this way. Chip, Mac, Harris, this way. Come on. We've never gone that way. Ever. Good boy. There's maybe from where this tree is, there's a moat. It's drained now, but it's in a P shape, as in the letter P. Maybe we'll be able to see it from the fence. Maybe we're too low. We'd maybe need to be from up there in the battlement or something to be able to see it a bit more effectively. But where Harris and Mac are just now, up ahead, is the gate to the moat. It's closed. It's closed to the public, to be fair. And we'll see if we can show you. Morning. Nah, it doesn't quite. This is the line of the P, and then at the top it swirls. Speaking of which, deserve a little biscuit from the team. There you go, guys. There we go. We have the whole team over. Hi. Oh, hello. Are we hungry? Are we hungry? Yeah, buddy. Good boys. Good boys. So yeah, so this is our playground, and the castle is used most often by like school groups, and the number of times we've been like out and then you just hear like 30 or 40 kids, oh, look at all the dogs, and then you have to kind of awkwardly walk past them. Come on guys, keep coming this way. Good Chip, good boy buddy, good boy. I know you may be small, but you're just as eager to mark your territory as the rest of the team. Look at this. We didn't see this until just now, but there's like people in the tree. Can you guys see that? That's what's making those kind of duck calls. I suspect they're probably teenagers. It seems like the type of thing that people would do 200 years ago. But, Alfie, come on buddy, never mind them. Ruby can't quite source where the noise is coming from. I bet you she starts howling if they continue to make that duck noise. I don't know if you've ever heard a beagle howl, but it's it's loud. It reminds you of a fire engine. So that I'm sure that must be where the emergency services take their inspiration from for these sirens and things. Because nature did it first, right? Dogs were the first way to alert us to these kind of things, and my goodness, can she do it when she wants to? But move on. So I'm hoping that we don't get any more people hiding from us in trees. You never know. You never know. Right folks, we've done a big loop. We've been out on live for 27 minutes. It's a long time for me to talk to you and enjoy your company as much as I love it. I'm going to bow out now, I think. I'm going to go and make sure the team are okay, get them back to the van, and get a few more photos of them along the way. Here we go. We're back in open space and we're having some more nonsense. Right, from me and the team, thank you so much. If you want to see us again, remember, hit the subscribe button. It's something like this. It'll be somewhere down here. And if you want to see Juno stripping lumps out of Harris some more, if she was trying to fight him, she wouldn't be stopping there. And he certainly wouldn't be lying down for it. What are these two up to? What are you two doing? Are you okay, Mac? It's really not like you to lie down, buddy. Are you okay? What's up? What's up? You just enjoying the terrain? You just enjoying it? Hey, what's up? Buddy! You don't ever lie down, what's wrong? Oh, you're having a contentment ceremony, are we? I hope so. This is a bit unusual. Barney rolling in some, that's quite nice. Right, okay. So, as I say, if you want to see us again, remember hit that subscribe button, give us a little like, that would be lovely. And from me and the team, we'll see you tomorrow, same time. Until then, have a nice day, take care, enjoy the beautiful blue skies, if you've got them. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Say bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.